Okay, so
right.
we
Hyped
had
this up.
well, it's a little different. We had a lot of fun with the "What's Going On" segment. It's brought a lot of laughs. This one might be a little bit more nostalgic. We haven't had one of these in a while,
sweet,
so
maybe?
there might be some humor in here. But it was kind of like a little bit of a trip down memory lane. So, what is the most memorable thing you've ever received by mail?
Ooh.
And I had two things that came to
I
mind
have something
for me.
Immediately.
So, yes, the giveaway is a comfy gift card, $10 to the Escape Adulthood Lemonade Stand. Just enter your answer in the comments here. So probably
for those of you who hear us joke about that, so that goes back a little throwback to our son Ben when we got these in the mail. He's like, "Wow, this is really comfortable." Because it really is a very soft card.
It's a very soft finish. So for me, there were two. Like back in the day, you would save up little cereal box, UPC codes, and then you could send them in. And I got the Emperor Palpatine, however you want to say it, Star Wars figure, which at the time was the only way you could get it.
Oh my goodness!
And it was one of those things. I don't know. It was like $5 and 6 things, and you had to wait weeks and weeks and weeks. But that was a happy day when that came.
Wow.
And then another thing I remember getting in, I think, 2nd or 3rd grade, we did a project where as a class, we released balloons into the sky with a little note on it with our home address. It's kind of weird. And
so much
we just
wrong
let
with
them
the
go.
story now, but yeah.
And months after, I received a thing in the mail. Actually, it might have gone to the school now that I think about it. They might have just had that's probably safer to have the address of the school. But it was the torn off, like the label that was on my balloon. It was all beat up.
You still have it.
I think I do still have it somewhere.
Yeah.
And it came with a letter that a guy found it on Lake Michigan. Now that I think about it, that's kind of a weird thing.
Yeah.
And sent it back. And you could only see, I think it was like Jason Kote, Kote. Like the rest of it was kind of like faded off or whatever. So that was kind of a cool thing that I remember getting. How about you?
Yeah,
what did you get in the mail that was cool?
What I got in the mail was almost 27 years ago to the day. I would say maybe like 3 weeks ago, 27 years ago. I got 5 letters in the mail. And I could kind of tell by the outside of the, you know what this is?
Yep.
Yeah. And I could tell by the outside that it was something very unique. I opened them up and each one was a note card, like an index card, and had a word illustrated with colored pencils on it. And so I opened them all up, I put them on the table, and then I had to arrange them into the message that it was, and it spelled out, "Will you be my Valentine?" And it was from this guy asking me out on our first date, which
baby.
had on Valentine's Day. Our first date was on Valentine's Day. Many of you know we met Christmas caroling. So we met Christmas caroling in December, but it took till Valentine's Day for him to ask me out.
You were still dating someone. I had to off him first.
Oh, jeez. But that was pretty neat. Now, the funny part of that story is that he did send conversation hearts
ill-advised
in the envelopes. So when I got them, the envelopes kind of had like holes in the bottom, and there's like all these like powdery like things in there. I'm like, what is all this?
The good thing is like before the days of anthrax or whatever those
apparently
powders.
It didn't quite make it, and they got all shredded up and broke the envelopes and whatnot. But did you say you kind of handpicked which ones you put in there?
Yep.
I'll never
Marry
know.
me.
I'll never know what this says.
Much sooner. Kiss me.
I'll never know what this
is. Baby. Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. What do you got here?
I was peeking. There's some good
All right.
ones coming
Shannon
in
says, when I worked for an aquarium, I got a giant octopus by FedEx once.
Oh.
Now that's pretty good.
It's going to be hard to beat. That's a good story.
But Dorothy got a cigarette.
What?
So there you go.
Like one random cigarette?
Oh, there's got to be a story there. It's a good one.
Yes.
Ron, beach ball, fully inflated.
What?
I like that.
That was
a fun day for that male person.
Right?
Ron, my pencil that I ordered off the back of a cereal box. So some of us got Star Wars figures, some of us got pencils.
I hope it was a cool pencil.
This one seems like a story. A tube of fire ants I was given for my 10th birthday, which I hated. Luckily, my birthday is in December, and they froze to death, so I was able to return the ant farm.
What?
Fire ants? Who gives people fire ants?
Dangerous, isn't it?
Although
it's like a prank.
Nick might give people fire ants down in Texas. They have those down there, don't they?
Yeah, I think they do.
Cookie Crunch limited edition Transformer had to collect a bunch of proof of purchases and then could not stand the 8 weeks for delivery.
8 weeks.
Yeah, that's what it was back then.
What kind of companies were these that did that mailed these
Just
things
like
out?
one old guy in the back office. Kristen, I sent
mail.
my niece a flip-flop. Just one.
What?
Address written on the bottom of the flop. Yeah, that's the other cool thing about the mails. You can do stuff like that.
I want to try that. That's pretty epic.
Giordano's Pizza. That's pretty rad. I assume it was frozen, but
I don't know.
maybe it would be messy if it was.
Awesome.
That'd be pretty good. A golden ticket. Yay! Mike Schroeder. Yes.
Coming soon to a mailbox near you.
Bald eagle for the Raptor Center. Wow. They send those by mail, huh? That's pretty cool. Get that with the octopus.
I don't know that part of your history, Helen, that you worked at a
octopus
Raptor
would
Center.
last.
Like, tell me more. Like, these are good conversation starters, right?
Sharing 2 bottles of port called Jersey Devil from a former pen pal.
Hey, that's right up your
like a
alley.
good pen
That
pal.
would be fun. Yeah.
Let's see.
awesome.
A box of handcrafted Christmas ornaments and decorations that my grandma made.
Aww.
Sent after she passed. Wow.
What?
How did she do that?
I know. That's amazing.
Christie's also got ants for an ant farm. They didn't live very long.
Oh.
Let's see.
I think it's the fire ants that threw me with Rachel's story.
Fire
Are
ants.
all ants that are in ant farms fire ants?
I don't know.
Maybe they are. I don't know.
When I first moved to Wisconsin as an adult, my dad made a box and shipped me a pumpkin because he always brought me pumpkins for Halloween as a kid.
That's sweet. I bet that cost something. That would be
This
heavy.
is a good one. Bill Falsgraf, Jerry Rice autograph photo.
Hey.
That was another little hobby I had.
That was him too.
Sending baseball cards and basketball cards out to professional players.
I bet you and Bill could share some stories.
Speaking of Utah, I got Karl Malone, who played for the Utah Jazz. He sent me back an autograph one time on a baseball or a basketball card.
Do they still do that?
I don't know.
Oh, probably not because of all the way they have to authenticize, or what is that the right word?
Authenticate.
Authenticate signatures. Yeah. There's like a whole thing now.
Nick is offering to send anyone here some fire ants. They are a staple here in Texas. I feel like we talked about that at the last summit. I feel like we may have talked
maybe
about
Rachel will send you her address so that she can finally get those back. But then again, she didn't want them in the first place.
We should all send Rachel fire ants. I think that's the moral of today's story, and that's one to grow on. Paul got his college diploma because they got blanks during the ceremony.
Oh, yeah. That is a thing, isn't it? Yeah. That's a good one.
I wonder if anyone's actually ever gotten a snail by mail. That would be...
We should mail snails.
Pretty cool.
To people. I don't know. Yeah.
Maybe the next one. I ordered a 9-foot garland and waited for it. Received it and wondered how it fit in such a small package. It was a 12-inch wreath instead. Yeah, I've had that sometimes where you order something that's way smaller than you anticipate, and you're like, this isn't going to work.
These are good. This is kind of fun.
As a kid, I would send film cartridges in the mail to be developed, and when the envelope would arrive, now that was memorable. Yeah.
Wow.
Kids have no idea.
I didn't know you could do that by mail. That's interesting.
Yeah. Mary Beth, several years ago, friends sent me a bracelet as a late birthday gift, something about being strong. I received it a day or two after she lost her house in a tornado. Obviously pre-ordered.
Wow.
Maybe it was one of those Live Strong bracelets.
Oh, I wonder if it was.
I don't know.
I kind of want to go back to Elle's comment and feel like, can you set this up that you have someone in your life that has all these packages ready to go, and then when you die, they get the green light. And they have, there's something kind of neat about that like all these people would get packages from you post the grave.
Oh, here's a good one. I got a letter from Madeline Langle when I was in 5th grade after I wrote her to say thank you for writing Wrinkle in Time. Inspired my love of reading. Wow, that's rad. That's pretty cool.
Oh my gosh.
That reminds me, I got a nice little letter from Drew Struzan, thanks to you. He's one of my heroes, the movie poster illustrator, and Kim sent him some sort of a thing, and he sent back some cool stuff and a little personal,
I feel like I may have just emailed them when email was kind of new, and it was probably like 1998 or something. And I just said what a big fan my boyfriend was, and he sent like a neat CD with like pictures
with
his
artwork on it,
and a signature, and so I'm sure many of you would know his artwork from Star Wars.
If you've ever seen Back to the Future, Star Wars, Harry Potter, Indiana Jones, other obscure movies such as that, he did the art for those. L says,
okay, more of this story.
Getting my Whimsy Society boxes and all the secret snail mail that Rachel Crimmins sets up. Yeah, we were always doing kind of fun things with the members. Erica, fake dog poop.
Oh.
I love your uncle. That's awesome. Gross. Honestly, plain joke. To double check it was fake.
It reminds me of our brother-in-law Gene and the pranks him and his friends from college would do. They would send some really interesting things to each other in the mail.
Yeah, let's not talk about that. Here is a blast from the past. The Columbia House. 12 cassettes for a penny.
Whoa.
Or the CDs. Remember that? I did that for a little bit.
We did. And they'd come in the mail. You'd be so excited.
So glorious.
What about Netflix? Would that come in the mail?
Yeah, the early Netflix came in the mail. Yeah.
We never subscribed at the time, but I know some people did.
Jody wrote a letter to her favorite author in 8th grade, and he sent me a big package in the mail. How cool is that?
That's
pretty
so
sweet.
Neat.
Well, we've got some good ones. There's a lot here.
I think the post office is getting some more business.
Pepsi sent me a 24-pack for free because I was a Coke drinker. That's, yeah.
Maybe if you just email them and tell them we drink Coke, will they send you some? Mountain Dew.
I need some Sierra Mist or whatever the equivalent. Mellow Yellow. It's good.
Oh, there's some good ones here.
Man, we're going to go back and read these.
We could just camp out here for the night, guys. Thank you for sharing so much.
Let's see if there's a name I haven't pulled up yet. What's this one?
Uh-oh.
$1,500 rebate check that we received from Menards and found out 3 weeks later by mail that was not ours.
Oh.
Wah, wah.
I don't think we heard the end of that story, because I think we heard that it might have been theirs.
No, I heard the end.
Did you?
Yeah,
I didn't hear the end of that. Well, what a bummer.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
so
you were already spending it in your head. You're like, ooh, I can finally get that thing.
Good stuff, you guys. Thank you for playing along with us and sharing those. We will pick a winner.
Time Life.
What did Kim have here? Received a booklet from Del Monte, where my dad worked. Had to read it in the mirror.
Oh,
interesting.
Oh, that's pretty rad.
Backwards. That's cool.
That's neat.
Good stuff, you guys. Well, thank you for playing with us.